Morning. So there's a passage of scripture that says, "Be angry, yet do not sin." There's another translation that puts it a different way. It says, "Don't sin by letting anger get control of you." Anger. You know, I grew up in a home that anger wasn't okay. It wasn't allowed, if you will. And so I didn't have an understanding, a good, healthy understanding of what anger was. And part of the reason I studied psychology was, well, how do you do that? How do you be angry yet not sin? I mean, after all, I equated the two as being synonymous. Well, what I've realized is that anger is often, and more often, a symptom of something else that's going on inside of us. It is addressing or trying to protect an area of our lives that is hurt, that is a feeling of being attacked. And so we respond in anger because we're trying to keep that thing or that person away from that area of our lives that is vulnerable, that is in pain. And so I think that I like the way that the other translation says that don't let anger control you, whereby you sin. And the problem is that sometimes we do that. We allow anger to be what, well, controls us. Here's what I've realized and here's what I've learned, and I try to practice and I sometimes fail at it. But when I feel angry, what I try to do is identify what it is that's causing the anger. What's going on inside of me that I'm responding that way? What buttons has it pushed in my heart, in my spirit, in my soul, that I am responding in this anger? And then, after I start dealing with that, then I can get to the real issue as to what's going on. The problem is we don't often do that, and I don't think that we're even taught to do that. I think that we're just angry. I have a little great-grandson, and he's a trip. But he's angry sometimes when he doesn't get his own way. And he'll throw himself down on the floor. He will bang the wall. He'll do all kinds of things because he's angry, because he's not getting what he wants. And instead of addressing what he wants and communicating that that's the issue, he throws these tantrums. Well, it doesn't get him anywhere, but part of what he needs to learn is to identify what he wants. And the problem with life is you don't always get what you want. Life is not fair. Life is not easy. Sometimes it's painful. Bad things happen to us. So here's the deal. I want you to think about today anger, and if you find yourself in a position where you're feeling angry, try to find out what's really going on underneath the surface. Hey, until next time, God bless.